So I've spent the last 15 years telling you what's wrong with tech and complaining about boring designs and crappy updates, and I've absolutely had my issues with some companies that charge a lot of money for what seems to be very minor upgrades. But today's different. Today we're going to talk about the Apple MacBook Neo and why you should just buy it. Hey guys, it's Alex from Techaeris, and I'm back with another video on the Apple MacBook Neo. It's something that Apple has not done in a long time. They made something amazing that they aren't charging a fortune for. For $599, you can get this Apple MacBook Neo, and for that price, it is without a doubt beyond amazing. All right, let's manage your expectations right out of the gate. If you are a video editor, a 3D modeler, or a developer with 50 Docker containers running, this is not your machine. Move along and have a nice day. Apple has a 14-inch MacBook Pro for you, and it will cost you 4 times as much as this, but it will get your job done. This MacBook Neo is built for the rest of the people that don't need that kind of power. The everyday user, students, grandparents, people who want to write a paper, check their email, stream a movie without the thing taking 5 minutes to boot up. It is the definitive basic user laptop, and that's not an insult. In fact, it's the smartest move Apple has made in years. Under the hood, we're looking at the A18 Pro chipset. Yes, the same silicon you're going to find in the flagship iPhone. On this laptop with these thermals, this chip is a performance beast. For your daily routine, your browsing, spreadsheets, email, this chip won't even wake up. It'll handle absolutely anything a basic user is going to throw at it. Now, I push this thing just as far as the basic user is going to push it. I'm not out here trying to do benchmarks with, Cinebench or anything else. I'm not trying to edit 4K video. I'm not doing any of that stuff. What we did was we had Orion browser on, only in Office, Proton Mail, Signal, some messaging, and some background utilities running all at once, and the system never felt laggy. It was always snappy, responsive, and it just has continued to be that way since we unboxed it, and my unboxing video will be down below in the description, so make sure you check that out. Now, can you edit video on it? Sure. Yeah, you can throw some 1080p clips in Final Cut, and it'll handle it fine. But the reality check is once you start adding more layers, color grading, third-party plugins, the chipset's going to bog down. But this is really not your laptop if you're a video editor. Maybe a light video editor for social media, it'll do fine. It's good for quick photo tweaks in Lightroom, but it's not a professional color-accurate workstation. So this panel is not going to be for serious video editing and photo editing. Let's address the elephant in the room. I know what you're thinking. 8 gigs of RAM in 2026. Are you serious? I mean, there's been arguments over this since this thing dropped. 8 gigs of RAM, is it enough? Well, for basic users on macOS, yes. You don't need 16 gigs to write an email or browse on the internet. If you're a heavy user expecting to do heavy work, you already know you should be looking at the MacBook Air or Pro. For the grandparent checking Facebook, 8 gigs is completely fine. For the student that's just doing some research and writing papers, this is going to be perfectly fine for them. So price point, yes, it's a $599 Apple product. Of course, they're going to have to cut corners, and this is where my old tech, my bias toward high-end tech kind of kicks in. First, the keyboard. It's still the classic, satisfying keyboard that Mac has put in their laptops. It's a great keyboard. It types well, feels good, but it does lack backlighting, and that is a genuine negative for me, as I spend a lot of time in low light environments, and I just like to have that backlit keyboard. However, I suspect most younger users won't care. My daughter uses this thing every day, and she doesn't care that there's not a backlight. So maybe I'm the outlier here. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? Secondly, the trackpad. Yes, this is a mechanical trackpad, not the haptic Force Touch one you get on the Pro or the Air. But I was, hesitant about the mechanical trackpad because I don't like mechanical trackpads that much. I prefer the haptics. But to be honest, I don't hate this trackpad at all. It clicks consistently through the entire range of the pad. It's not the haptic one like I like. It's not perfect, but it's perfectly functional. And again, my daughter does not notice. She does not care. She's happy with what she's got, and it's working great for her. And of course, this is going to come up. Can you game on it? Sure. Yes, you can easily play anything in the Apple Arcade library. It handles these optimized games beautifully. Can you play heavier games? Probably, yeah. I didn't do that, but you should probably take caution. This is not a gaming laptop, and if I have to tell you that, I don't know. You really should know this is not a gaming laptop, because the heavier games you throw it at, the harder it'll work. It might just crap out on you. You don't know. Let me know if you've tried heavy gaming on it and tell me what your results were. But it's fine for casual gaming. I think most users in the basic user tier are going to be doing casual gaming. They're not going to be doing heavy gaming. They're going to be doing Apple Arcade games and just quick games that are very simple and very easy to deal with. So what is the verdict? My full review is going to be on Techaeris.com. This little short video here I'm doing on this, I will go ahead and give my verdict because, man, come on. You've watched, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've watched lots of videos from other creators, and everybody's loving this thing. And I have to agree, I'm on their side. The MacBook Neo is just made for a base user, full stop. If you need a machine that works, one that's snappy for email, reliable for writing papers, good enough for movies and content consumption, this is it. I mean, this is it. Content creators and power users, you already know your answer. Go buy an Era or a Pro, and you'll get what you need there. You're going to pay more, but you are doing something professional, and it commands that price. So, but for everyone else, at $599, this is the perfect laptop for those looking to get into a Mac, and I am giving it my full recommendation, top pick, editor's choice for 2026. This is an amazing laptop. I think that those of you that want to get into Mac are going to want to buy. My one caveat on this whole thing is you should probably spring for the 512 gig storage upgrade. That's just me. I'm not sure 256 is enough. I think if you can afford the extra $100, get the 512. Not just for that space, but because this model comes with the Touch ID, and that's useful. My daughter does like that. Can you find excellent Windows alternatives at this price? Yes, you can. But I suspect that if you're watching this video, you're either already in the Apple ecosystem or you want to be in the Apple ecosystem. And for $599, this machine is a no-brainer. This is the first time in years I've said this about a budget Apple product, but you should just go buy this thing. I'm telling you, it's just an amazing product. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick follow-up on the Apple MacBook Neo and give you my thoughts in this first week and a half that we've had this laptop. It is an amazing laptop. Go buy it, and stay tuned for the full written review on Techaeris.com. Let me know what you think about the Apple MacBook Neo. Has Apple finally cracked the code? Are they insulting you with this 8 gigs of RAM? Leave a comment. Let me know. Be honest, and just drop that comment below. But also, make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Push us toward that goal of 4,000 follows this year. So let's get to that. We are inching up slowly but surely. Thanks for all that. But more importantly, make sure you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will talk to you on the other side.